Alright everybody, welcome back to Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I do remember the name of this game I've been playing, I promise.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
My god, these So, okay, this shard... Do I have to put on resist poison? I guess I have to put it on, don't I?
Arise, myself and my shadow!
So, I don't see a way to reflect myself over there. Like, I can definitely think of at least one area back over by Dracula where I could have used the reflector. I think this is just kind of here to demonstrate how it works. Or that it works, maybe. Bolide blast. Whoopsie. It's interesting that that doesn't really scan as a hole in the ground. It's interesting that we just fall through it like that. Alright. That's all good. Summon a puppy dog. Increase your resistance to striking attacks. Oh my god. Ah! Mimic! Oh god, now I'm cursed now too? Did I kill it or did it? I didn't even realize this game had mimics. That's how that works, then. Draw upon your sword's magical power. Cool. Green? Yep. Okay, so that actually wipes this area out, and then I want to go over by Dracula, so I want not that one, that one. Victory. That doesn't look fun. Let's see what's to the right first. Ah! Tamako death. it'll be a red room. Oh, God. Ah. Oh! No! No, 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 no. Oh, no. Didn't want that. Alright, then. How far back does that put us? Yeah, I gotta go back and fight through that room again, but... See, if I'd been smart... I think I'm gonna miss out on a couple of, shards that I've gotten, too. And do I need to... No, I don't. Okay. This is kind of interesting as a movement power, actually, because that's actually going to help me, I think, with a lot of the rooms that I thought I was going to have to double jump into. Oh, is that what... Okay, so I didn't just randomly fall through the floor. I unlocked, or I opened that up and I didn't realize it. Good to know that it's possible to do that through floors, though, because I didn't realize you could do that.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Oh, hell yes. I'm gonna farm those. Right, it's a mimic. I knew that. Oh my god. So we are absolutely going back and saving before we go anywhere else, because I'm not risking losing that. What's the silver power ring? Damage and frequency of critical hits. Increases attack power in proportion to the number of enemies you have slain. So not something I want right now, but probably something that will be better later on. Along with that other ring that increases my attack power based on how much of the map I've uncovered. Like, they're setting up to seriously have you buffed by the end of the game.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
So actually... I feel like that might work. Maybe, maybe not. No. Definitely can't jump out of that.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Ow! Fight you!
Oh, I didn't notice this. Oh, yes, I did. Never mind.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Ow! Fight you! Fight you! Fight you!
And we are going to ignore the mimic. Actually, you know what is a useful piece of information is the mimic doesn't show up on the map as a treasure chest. So if I pay attention to that, that should help next time I run into one. Okay, so we're going to try and do this right this time. Actually, we're going to go ahead and go down and save before we come up here. Oh, you know what? I can go through that, too. Let's see if Dracula has anything else to say.
You're quite the avid reader. I suppose it's only fair I let you borrow more books at once.
I love that idea. Oh, that's a nice bump there.
I'll go with
Yeah,
this.
we'll do that. And you know what? I feel like as fast as I got petrified... Let's borrow these two for right now.
Are you certain to return what you...
One more time.
Here to take out a...
Okay.
Are you certain to return...
Didn't actually save. Alright, now let's see what those couple of rooms are going to do for us. This first one looks like it's either going to be a little bit of a treasure room or maybe, God, just a shortcut also seems... Yeah, just a shortcut then. Oh, but you know what? I think I have to turn that shard off temporarily. Nope. Wrong. Oh, interesting. That still works. Oh, does that mean I can move it from... No. Okay. Ah! Alright, we can figure that out later. God. There's gonna end up being a story with that. Alright, left got me killed last time, so let's go up. I feel like this should be movable. Oh, holy cow. I feel like I'm getting way ahead of myself again. Oh god, it's these damn things. Ah! Damn it! Notice, though, once again, not on the map. Oh my god, this area sucks! Okay, it's on the map. Garlic, walnut, and Damascus steel, probably? Okay. Alright, so now we're trying to go... And these are just the Dulla hammerheads. These don't... Oh no. You died easier than I thought you were going to. Is it going to end up that I want that pushed all the way across, you think? perfect recipe of... Oh god, it's a dragon. Dragon's dead. It's a less interesting dragon than I thought it was going to be. So what's your deal, bookshelf? I do need to push it all the way over. Boy, that's obnoxious. Well, I'm not worrying about it right now. I really should worry about it right now, though, because I'm going to completely forget that that was a thing. Oh god, the chair's a mimic. Why is the chair a mimic? Okay, game. So it occurred to me that I wasn't really paying attention to my gradually recover health shard. And by gradually, they clearly mean very slowly. Oh man, do I want to do that? You know what, let's go back. And she drops a strawberry. Because why not? Okay, so I have to get up and around. Oh, this is annoying. You know what? I know there's slow spells. I bet that's what they want me to... That would probably make this area much more manageable. Okay, we're gonna put... just a thing in there as a sort of... Hey, come back and look at this later indicator. And actually, if I can't get around this... I mean, this is nuts. Because that's going to start falling. Yeah, immediately. Yeah, I'm not worrying about this. That's going to take forever. Alright, so back to down and around and still kind of trying to find... I think I can get into the habit of keeping this on just as a situational. I definitely don't need it on all the time.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
He said, immediately going into a room where he needed it. Oh, God.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Arise, myself and my shadow!
I don't understand what her deal is.
Delicious.
That goes back up again. Man. Oh, he's a... Janet? Okay, I need to do something to bring that down before I can use it. So that means...
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Oh no, I'm down. Oh God, that was a terrible decision. Okay, do I have anything... That's a medicine for purging poison. I've had it the whole time. God.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Alright, let's find out how the waystone works. Does it do what I think it does? Yes, it is basically a homeward bone. Okay, awesome. And with 30 minutes
Myself and my shadow!
Have you learned anything
every
new?
time.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Good work. Have you learned anything new? Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Alright, let's go save. And I'm going to go ahead and hit up the two people over here before we quit, just to see if they tell me anything
What
interesting.
are we transmuting this time?
Alright.
I'll go with this. Great. I'll go with this. Great. I'll go with this.
An adorable squeak with each step, huh? Great sword again. All the great swords have felt way too slow. Flame whip is tempting, though. Do I have a flame whip? Maybe I have a flame whip. One way or another, though, there's nothing that's, like, wildly ahead of where I'm at. These all need my 8-bit coin. Sinister rag and silver. I mean, there's no reason to not take that.
This. I'll go with this.
Alright. Oh, I gotta burn potions for that?
I'll go with this.
You know what? Okay. I can go buy potions.
I'll go with this.
I got plenty of money right now.
I'll go with this.
I just accidentally increased the plume parma. PA rounds, I can definitely use those.
I'll go with this.
I haven't fired a gun yet, so who cares? Can keep going with true arrow with a dreadful rag.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
It's the last one for that. Alright.
Come back if things start.
At some point I should look hard at the dismantle options as well, because I mean that's plenty of stuff. I am not going to be summoning any frogs at anybody anytime soon.
Arrow has in this chamber where the bell tolls, seek the demon woman basking in blood.
This dude needs to learn how to write clearly.
Vampires drink blood. They don't bask in it. Wait, there's more. The room was an ocean of gore, from some grisly battle perhaps. And if I'm reading this right, the demon he spoke of was able to instantly collect this blood without laying hand or lips on it.
If you're reading it right?
Well, that means even the slightest wound in her presence would put me in danger.
That seems
She
bad.
won't be easy to defeat. You had best go in prepared.
Yes, do not plan to bleed.
To buy? Is this right? Many thanks. Is this right? Many thanks. Is this right? Then we have a deal. Is this right? Many thanks.
Now that I know what those are. Huh. But it costs 100,000, huh? That is a steep price increase for that small of an increase there. Alright guys, so we're going to go save, and at 36 minutes, this one ran a little long, I apologize, we're going to call this an episode. I did that on purpose, we have a bunch of these now. But we will be back, and when we are, we will do more. If you're having fun, leave a like, leave a subscribe, tell your friends. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you soon with more Bloodstained.